Hey, good morning. It's Steve, and it's way too early to be making a video. Let me show you what happened to this on-demand pump house I made. So I called the plumber. Said, hey man, I ain't got no water. He says, look fella, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I haven't had any coffee. Call back later. Well, that didn't work. So I called the electrician. He says, look man, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Call back later. Man, it's been a while, so I called back that plumber. It's later. He said, I remember you. You're the guy with the expansion tank, broken bladder. Didn't want to use the pressure switch to operate the pump. You should have put in a pressure switch. If you'd have put in a pressure switch, the pump would have turned back on. Said, I'm not even going to come out there and look at it till you replace that expansion tank. Yeah, I never could get that lazy electrician to come out here and put in this no pressure bypass. Let's go ahead and change this from no pressure to low pressure. Yeah, just like that. Quit relying on everybody else's to help us out. And we'll put that guy right in here. Now, I tell you what. Where's it at? Where is... Oh, it ain't on this picture. There should be a pressure switch. Where do you go? Yeah, you're on the pump. So right here, we'll put a pressure switch right here. Pressure switch that operates this auto drain valve. My friends helped me make it. And we'll use this guy. Put him in parallel. We'll wire old dude in parallel. And if that tank ever lets us down again, it'll still work based on pressure. It'll be on demand and work off the pressure. Everybody will be happy when we're done. Man, this is why it failed. You see the water? It's got a leak right here. These pumps discharge. This one's working right now. So discharge goes through here, goes out there, and the flow switch is right there. So I lost all my pressure before the flow switch. I didn't have any pressure to move the magnet in there and close my relays with the reed switch. Looks like it was the plumber's fault after all. I'm pretty darn sure that's cross-threaded. Let's get that leak taken care of. We'll install a pressure switch so if it ever bleeds down, the switch will be in parallel with that reed switch down there. This thing will never do this again. I did replace this expansion tank. Let's go ahead and cut the pump off. We don't want the guy running. I guess we can turn the light back on. I used my switch on a stick to get pressure back up. Let's drain him down over here. That's the old bladder tank, expansion tank. Let's bleed this pressure off. Hold on a second. Let me shut it off. Let me show you what I did here. Because right now that switch is operating. These pumps would be running. Let me show you. If I turn this guy back on, And come over here and I turn the water on. The instant I turn the water on, the pump should run. See? It's all because of that flow switch. Let's turn the pumps off. Let me get the cover off this switch right here. Focus. See, them contacts are open right now. You can see that, right? They're open. Let's turn the water on. I'm up there 55 somewhere. Let's turn the water back on. Pretend we got a leak before the flow switch. There. Now, if the fittings ever come loose, or the plumber does a bad job, and I lose all my pressure in this tank, I'm running the water at night to keep the pipes from freezing, whatever the case may be, this pressure switch is now wired in parallel with this flow switch. So I'm on demand, you know, to make the wife happy. She likes maximum pressure when she's cleaning her beautiful blonde hair in the shower. So the pumps are on demand, and I've automated the push button that this lazy electrician wouldn't put in for me. Alright, let me get it all hooked back up and get everything cleaned up and put together. Get this cross-threaded fitting taken care of so I don't have any leaks. And man, everything should be good in the long run. Hang in there. And I got old dude put back together. I don't... Still looks cross-threaded. But the old tank's empty again. And in the past, I'd have to put a magnet on that switch because that lazy-ass electrician wouldn't come out here and put in a button. But now if I turn on the pumps, it ought to run because this switch knows I'm at 0. Word. Crumpled guy up here and make sure we don't have any leaks in the thing. Get it pumped up and I'll bring you back in a second when the pumps kick off. I'm not a fan of these switches because you've seen it close when it hit about 43 psi there. Let's see what happens when it opens. There's a lot of hydraulic issues going on with these things. Tell the wife complains too much about it. Come on, baby. Oh. It would help if I turned the valve off. Deekity. Now it's off. Maybe now we're filling up the expansion tank. Let me get it all in one picture for you. Wow, come on, little tank. I should have bought a smaller expansion tank if I was going to make a video about it. It's 60. How to be getting close. This switch is a 20 PSI differential. Four-ish. He's still leaking. Check again in a second. Man, I hope it ain't coming out of that stem. You need to be able to run this water at a low BPM. You know, for them really super cold nights, you don't want your pipes to freeze. Man, switch. Come on, dude. I can't see that, but I'm pretty sure if I have my glasses on, it says the differential pressure is 20. This is why the pumps are running right now, is this switch. Are you going to open that guy? Oh, there it goes. Oh, she's close. Let's let her go. That's a 68. Let the water hammer it a little bit. There it is. Alright, now if I go turn this knob on, this switch will still be open because it's operating off of this flow switch. See, that guy's still open. He's only there for a low pressure situation. Alright. Man, hopefully I don't have any more leaks. Man, that ain't good right there. That ain't good at all. Man, my plumber sucks. Alright, I'm going to leave you guys alone for a while. Thanks for giving me somebody to talk to, sharing this nonsense. See you again soon, I hope. I'm out.